Hello, and welcome back to our German 1890 campaign, Blood and Iron. In the last episode, we had a couple little skirmishes, I think, and then we had one decent battle where we sank just a couple of battleships. We also started designing a new battleship class of our own, the Rhineland, and we had some destroyers that finished construction, but they're still working up, so they're nothing of consequence for the moment, but they will be um, augmenting what we have in play already. But I think what I'll probably end up doing is once these start coming online, is I'm going to take these V2 class out of the first, second, third divisions and deploy them like to a couple of our high number groups like Destroyer Group 15 or Destroyer Squadron 15, 16, whatever. Get them out of the way and replace them with these new destroyers, so they'll definitely be included in all the new battles. Anyhow, let's save the game. Let's make a backup as usual. There we go. And off we go. All right, this is right off our coast. Hopefully it's a nice big battle where we can use our battleships. Looks like it. Hopefully have a chance to sink some enemy ships as well. Looks like we are in two different groups. Kind of weird. Got a couple of cruisers down here just hanging out. Looks like there's a couple of them stacked on top of each other or something there. I don't know. That's a good lord trying to pronounce that name, huh? All right. No more dilly-dallying. Trying to locate the enemy. Okay. I guess I'll just let it play through. All right, looks like they might be running away from us here. So let's get some speed going with our forward heavy cruiser. Let's start getting some AI control going. Speed up our battleships. Let's do this. Do this. Speed up our ships to 21 knots. Speed up. Those must be our old battleships there. Those are the Weissenbergs. Yep, those are the original battleships. Well, actually, there we go. We'll assign that to support the third battle division. Actually, the second. I keep forgetting that I put the old battleships linked in with our newest ones, so that the third and fourth divisions would be all Prussian class. All right, let's get some speed going here. We got allegedly reports of ships. It looks like it might be true. Of course, as soon as we make contact, the our lead ship gets a little bit distracted. All right, hopefully that's yeah, it looks like a couple of lines of battle cruisers or battleships. So that's good. So we're gonna start angling our way down there. Funny enough, the Prussian classes are a little bit faster than our actual battleships. I'm seeing potentially, looks like probably 4 battle cruisers or battleships there, a couple more, and it looks like another 4. So it looks like as many as 10 possibly so far. All right, who's shooting at who? It looks like they're opening fire at us. Oh, oh, okay. Hang on, let's fix this. Retreat. we do want to be careful and not just sacrifice cruisers for no gain. If we're going to sacrifice our ships, we want to get something out of it. That's the name of the game there. I think I play a little bit too much Warhammer 40k, which I play the tabletop version of Warhammer, and it's where you got like the miniatures and stuff you're moving around and playing against other people with whatnot. And I'm playing an army right now called the Drukhari, which are like they're basically dark elves if you're familiar with like D&D type stuff, like Dungeons and Dragons. They're called Dark Eldar. And the Eldar are they're essentially outer space elves. And they're like so the Drukhari, or the Dark Eldar, they're like sadistic, uh, crazed, sadistic, torture pirate, like evil pirates, like space pirate elves, and they're very fast, but they have almost no defenses to speak of. They have a couple of tricks they can defend themselves with, but it's not consistent and it's not reliable. But they hit hard and they move fast. And the thing is, when you play this army, what you want to do is you always want to be trading. You want to trade like at one unit for you're aiming like if you have a unit that costs you 200 points to put in the field, you want to trade it for a unit that costs 300 if you can. That's the way I look at sort of the way I look at ships in this game or anything else like that, where it's if we're gonna die, we want to die for a good cause. Yeah, we're just not scoring hits for the most part here. Right, we gotta change our course. Looks like we're taking some hits on the old Prussians. Scoring some hits on a Rodney. That's down here, right? Yep, we're scoring some hits on this. Oh, the French. The French, are they in the war already? Did I completely forget that the French are in the war? Oh wow. Okay. Well, did they join last? I completely forgot. Did they join the war already last time around? Well, I guess it doesn't make any difference. We're still going to fight it the same either way. Doesn't change the way we're fighting this battle. We're scoring some nice hits on these battleships. Not really sure if we're doing much in terms of damage. Let's take control here. Max speed. Grab control here. Go to max speed. We're actually in good range for some torpedoes. All right, can I launch some torps at somebody here? I'm going to aim it further back here. That looks good. That way, even if their formation starts to turn, like right now, Yeah, they're turning. We need a maneuver because they got destroyers right here. They can shoot like back this way. So we want to maneuver. Let's get these heavy cruisers. Oh, they're actually just under AI control. I can't do anything about it at the moment. Okay. Now we can get our battleships back in there. Okay. This is what I hoped for, but I also hoped that our other ships would be in range to support this move. Oh, come on. Yeah, this whole 25 knots deal is not great. I'll get out of here. All right. All right, let's get these destroyers back into the fight. Let's get these old battleships back into the fight. Hey, we scored a hit. Beautiful. All right, now we're gonna speed back up to 25. Yep. Not sure if that was worth it or not, but we're gonna see if that one torpedo hit can slow that Charlemagne down a little bit. That would be pretty fine. And then Normandy, it's probably one of their original battleships. That name just seemed familiar, but yeah, that's one of their originals. Or 1899, that's actually not, that's a newer, slightly newer one, because 1889 would be the old ones, but that Normandy looks like it is taking enough damage that's getting close to dead in the water. Well, it's not very nice. Oh, no, we want to get the heck out of there with at least one of our cruisers. Yeah, we're going to detach the Deutschland. Where's that one? It's over here somewhere. Yeah, it looks like it's taken a couple of heavy hits. I think it took engine hits. I saw one of our battleships was taking engine hits earlier. Every time that pops up, I get excited because I think it might be a torpedo hit, but it's all just lies. Useless hope. Okay. What if we shoot at that? Can't pronounce it. The one that starts with a G. Not that one, but there's another one over there. That one. No. We're going to do it at that one. It should be a nice little spread. All right, that's all the torpedoes. There we go. I was going to say, how did we miss with all of that? Can it still shoot before it sinks? It can. All right, it's done, but at least I got off one more volley. We need to get uh, closer together here, if we can. Of course, the port side stuff's all expended, but maybe. There we go. Scored another torpedo hit. That was from our sinking S-22. Little hero ship. And we fired off all the torpedoes. Yes, we did. All right, so this group is just going to go home. I wish you could do like waypoints. Like you can hold down. I wish you could hold down like, you do like shift right now when you want to do like a fast move. But I wish you could do like hold down like control shift and click like here, and then here, and then here, and you can set like a waypoint. That would be pretty nice. It might already be in the game, but I don't know what the option is, if it is. These are non-torpedo armed heavy cruisers. That Normandy's still going, so let's take control of one of these old. These are probably V3, V2 class, right? And see if we can't put some torpedoes. All right, here we go. Torpedo away. These are just single launchers. I'm surprised it's even letting us launch these dang things. Oh, nice. Yep. These must be the cone class. Yeah, I saw the cone in there, so it is the cone class. All right, we're just going to try to go home with our damaged cruisers. They had a heroic run. It's time for them to call it a day. Deutschland, I think it's almost out of ammo, so we're just going to send it home as well. I'm calling it the Deutschland. I'm not sure if that's the proper way to pronounce it or not. I'm trying, doing my best here. Speed, max speed. These are V2s. Yeah, the ones that are attached to my battleship divisions, they're going to be slow with not many torpedoes because, oh, we hit a destroyer with a torpedo? Unreal. That never happens. Promote that, man. Seeing some more engine hits and whatnot. Okay. There we go. I'll dump all the torpedoes off this thing. There we go. And we'll fire off the last of them, and then we're going to send this thing home. All right, here we go. So that is definitely one sunk Normandy class. We still have unfinished business here. The Charlemagne class. It's sinking. Well, it says it's sinking, but allegedly. Let's send our heavy cruisers down there to harass them if we can. All right, I have to get my starboard broadside in here for this little destroyer. So, yeah, we are starting to run out of ammunition for this battle. This has torpedoes, the Friedrich Karl. It's one of our original heavy cruisers in that case because we've never put torpedoes on these things otherwise. I'm not sure how I feel about this. We're taking a lot of damage in this battle. We're getting some kills, but we are taking a lot of damage. So we probably won't even be able to send any heavy cruisers down there after that ship that we had reports of it sinking. But we know how unreliable reports can be. But we're hitting this thing. We're hitting it pretty good. We got these Prussians that have the 8 or 9 inch broadsides. They're 9 inch broadsides. All right, we're going to cut through here. We're going to start heading back east and hopefully towards home. Fortunately, we've got some battle cruisers in the way here. Still a lot of ships out at sea here. All right, it's one of our. Oh, it's one of our Prussians out of main ammunition. Okay. Should still have a couple of torpedoes we can launch at this thing. Hopefully we can land a couple of those and not have to worry about it. Not to worry about it making it, limping back to port or whatever. Nice. Okay. We can probably safely assume that thing is sunk. Okay. Now we're just heading home. I didn't keep the fleet together very well in this battle. Having such a diverse set of battleships, I've got some that go like 18 knots, I've got some that go 20, and I've got some that go 21. All right, now we turn these bad boys back around. Let's get these ones down here. We see one battleship that's kind of separated from the others. So we will turn into it and try to kill it while it's on its own there. Just letting it run its course. The yeah, these over here, these are the Prussians. They're like out of main ammo, main battery ammo. Um, so we're just basically letting them go home while we're fighting with what we got left over here. I'm gonna grab control of these. And these are cheap little V2 destroyers. All right, let's take a look over there and make sure we're okay. We're still good. Oops. I wonder if we ever, I know, so you remember we did swap, we swapped doctrines. We swapped away from torpedo and gunnery to gunnery and damage control. I wonder if there was ever time for that to actually take hold. We didn't do it that long ago. All right, this is our chance. Go, go, go. Nice. We're gonna put two more into it if we can. One and two. We're hoping for at least one hit. And then we're gonna set these back to AI control. And then we're gonna turn the battle divisions around. Start sending them home. Home-ish. Cool. Listen, this Charlemagne, these these Prussians might be out of main gun ammo, but they still got their 9-inch broadsides. They'll still give you a brick in the face if you're not careful. It's a small brick, but it's still a brick. Let's put this down to 6 knots because I think this is a very heavily damaged cruiser. It's one of the ones we got really got it messed up while trying to do torpedo attacks. That was a failed torpedo attack, but It'll also be nice when our entire fleet gets over to oil because we'll have less problems with having to clean the grates and all that, and the stokers getting tired. I mean, if you're still game to fight, we'll do it, bro. Okay. Home we go. We'll go over here and kind of escort the Seton home. Make sure no one sneaks in and sinks them at the last moment. Okay. All right. Looks like we're okay. Now to see what the heck happened during that battle. There was a lot going on there. All right. So we lost a light cruiser. We lost two destroyers. We sank two battleships. We just did crazy damage. So we sank two dreadnoughts and a pre-dreadnought. We sank three destroyers. Let's see here. What did we sink? Looks like we sank everything that got sank was a French battleship. How good are these things? These are 1912. Those are very solid battleships with 14-inch guns. Most of them are in the rear. It's because look, I mean, the French jokes write themselves where they're planning on running away. Come on. Then there's the Normandy class. And then we scored heavy damage on them. We didn't manage to sink. I think we scored a torpedo hit on this Howe. Yes. Nope. Never mind. I thought we scored a torpedo. Oh, it's the Suffren. Yeah, we were scoring torpedo hits on some stuff that didn't quite sink. Anyhow, nice. Let's exit the battle. Major victory, 14,000 victory points. All right, we get our little AV. We stole improved 15-inch guns. So this is the Russian ship Phobida? I don't know. 1914, 10, 12-inch guns, 26 knots. That's really good. We'll get increased endurance on ships and naval inclined. Man, is it too late to wow. Yeah, is it too late to go back and redesign our new battleships? Oh, it's not too late. It's still in design study. We haven't started building them yet. Yay. We're gonna have inclined belts and stuff and increased endurance. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, let's start building up our dockyard again. All right. Now the question is, do I want to go for another turn after this and risk another gigantic battle when we could have some fun little skirmishes in between? The AV, we're not going to assign this to any fleet. It's just going to sit in port and be a test bed, essentially. We're still blockaded, unfortunately, but we knocked off a lot of the French blockade power, and the British blockade power is still quite overwhelming. So, you know, we have a lot of submarines that should be, attacking ships, but instead they're just getting sunk. All right, so let's hop into the next. Hopefully, not a gigantic battle. Generate. Can we even? Oh, they unable to challenge us. Cool. Here's another battle off our coast. Uh, what is this? Action of the light forces. If we decline it, it's 800 victory points. So let's do it, I guess. I don't know. What is this? A destroyer battle? I don't think I've ever seen this before. If they got cruisers, we're just gonna Zoidberg out of there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Looks like a whole fleet of destroyers versus two of our destroyers. Are these good ones? No, these are V2s. All right, let's say no to that. Maybe we can drag them through the minefield. Aw, come on. And how precisely in the minefield do they have to be? Yeah, we're just running away. We're being chased by 8 ships. So this is not something we want to fool around with. Yep, they're going to go after that patrol boat or KE or whatever it was, but it's better than just losing destroyers for no reason. These stupid airships, they were going to bomb a friendly. I've never seen that. Oh, hey, did we score a bomb hit on a destroyer from a Zeppelin? Come on. That's ridiculous. That's outrageous. It's just an airship flying over and one dude hanging out the back with like a little, you know, grenade on his stick or something, trying to drop it on your ship. They reported that they scored a hit. Okay, well, that's probably enough for this episode. Nice, we're getting some more money. That is a good-looking battle cruiser. Sure wish we were at peace so we could design cool stuff like that and, you know, not have to worry about getting our little country invaded. We're just gonna lose all our submarines. Yep. Oh well. All right, let's close that out and save. And then next, I guess next episode we will redesign the Rhineland. It's gonna be a big redesign. Like it's gonna be a lot of changes, I think, or at least in the armor scheme. Is there anything I wanted to do before I go here? All right, I wanted to increase the size of our uh, air base. hmm And that's about it, really. Oh, hang on. I wanted to build some fortifications here, some 6-inch guns. There we go. All right. So, hope you had fun. This was a interesting episode, I guess. I mean, we had a battle. It wasn't like a glorious win or anything, but we got away with minimal losses. And if we can have that kind of battle, 3 or 4 of those in a row where we're just sinking like 2 or 3 battleships at a time, it will change the course of things if we can keep our stuff alive. Like you see me breaking ships away from the formations and sending them home, and I do like little torpedo attacks with my destroyers, and then I send them home. It's just because I'm trying to preserve what I have. I lost one of the gold diggers doing that torpedo run there, and the rest of them I had to send home to try to preserve them. So, like, we take risks with the ships, like that's what they're there for. They're there to be, used in battle, and sometimes it's risky the maneuvers you have to pull. But you do want to preserve them as much as you can. Losses are going to come, but you have to close with the enemy. You have to. So I'll see you all next time, and sail safe out there.